Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Get Live Training. It's Saturday, August the 8th. It is Double Infinity Day. 8-8. How cool is that? Pretty cool. How's everyone doing today? Having a phenomenal day. Janet Legere here, along with my partner Dawn. We're your hosts each Saturday, where we share some of the strategies we've learned over the years to help you learn how to build your list, create your brand, and make money online. That is why you're all here, right? I assume you're all here still searching, looking for ideas, learning more, getting better. Yeah, John, great to you. If you're not seeing the video or the slides, you'll have to, down at the bottom of the page, there's a mic and, is it there, Don? A mic and video icon. It looks like you've got them X'd out. You'll have to un-X those out. So how's it? Everybody could check in here today. I just want to make sure you guys are all hearing me and that you're here and present and paying attention, because that's really what these calls are all about, is paying attention. I'm hoping you're going to take some little tidbits away today, and it's going to be a good call. We're going to start the call with a little bit about who Don and I are, where we came from, how we got here. Then Don's going to come up with where he gets his 2 cents uninterrupted. Doesn't get that very often. Don's going to inspire you on life and living. And then I'm going to come up and talk to you about how to create a daily action plan. And I've really come to realize, especially recently, that most people are not following their daily action plan for whatever reason. And hopefully today we can help you not only create one, but be more inclined to follow it. Because the truth is, if you want to make more money, if you want to build a business, if you want things to be bigger and better here on the internet, you have to have a plan of action to get there. You guys all agree with that? Yes? You all agree you need one, right? Well, today we're going to talk about how to get one. Before we do, I want to remind everyone that we do encourage you to engage in the text chat, to converse with us, to ask questions, comment. All we ask is that you don't share personal or business information in the chat. You can certainly do that at the end of the call. If you want to stay and network with our guests, we welcome you to do that. But while the call is on, we ask that you simply keep your chat on topic, and we'll all get along just great. Awesome. So everybody agrees we all need a daily checklist. Well, that's good. I'm looking around the room and I see lots of familiar faces. Most of you I know very well. Frank G, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what your last name is, so I'm not sure if I know you or not. Everyone else, though, is very familiar to me. I've known you for either a long time or a short time, but I've known you for some time. And Don and I actually met online back in 1999. A few people here probably known us almost that long. We decided back in 1998, when we both found ourselves out of the corporate world, thankfully, that we were going to build a business here on the internet. And 16 years later, here we are, tried and true, still doing what we did then. Actually, it was in 2003 that I discovered I had a strategy. I had a system in place that was working very well for me. And I felt that if I could teach others to do it too, it would work for them. And it did. In 2003, I created the first contact list builder ebook and affiliate program. It was a hit. I went on to create several e-courses and programs, and we've been growing and developing ever since. And I'm still teaching the same strategies, which is, it's the #1 focus online, guys. It's the one thing I learned back in 2003. It dawned on me. This is what people need to be doing. You do a lot of things on the internet. You hang around on Facebook. You get on the social networks. You talk with people. But it comes to building a business online, what's the #1 thing you need to be doing on the internet? Anyone? It's a trick question. I know. It's a tough one. I ask it every week. Sometimes you get there, sometimes you don't. Carlos has it. There we go. I love it when I know that you guys are listening. Yes, building your list. And I know that when I ask nowadays, compared to years ago, nowadays more people are building their list than ever before. They're not doing it as well as they need to, and hopefully today some of the strategies we're going to teach are going to help you to do that. Back in 2006, Don and I joined our first network marketing company. We joined the Shackley Corporation, and we were an instant success. We rose to the top of the company. We were the top sponsors for the year. We were the Rookie of the Year. We earned all kinds of awards. We earned a trip to Mexico, and everybody wanted to know our secrets. We'd only been in the company 3 months. How the heck did we do it? Anybody want to guess? Kept telling them it was pretty easy. It's pretty easy to be an overnight success. How was I an overnight success? Anyone? Come on. Somebody wants. Some of you know the story. You're all shy out there today, or there's a huge lag. I mailed my list. That's right, Frank. I'd spent the 7 years before that building my list. I built a list of followers, of people who trusted what I had to say. And so when I let them know that we joined this network marketing company, they all came on board with us. And it was not a difficult thing to do. And it's been that way ever since. I know that for most of you, when you get my emails, you tend to pay attention to them. If there's a tool or a resource, chances are you're going to have a look at it because you know that I've already tested it. And that's what you need to do. That's been my goal here for the last 16 years, is to help you learn how to get to that point where you are building your list, connecting with individuals, and sharing with them what's working for them, what floats your boat, sharing with them your passion and your business and your services and your products, whatever it is that you're doing here. Sharing your passion. I truly believe it doesn't matter what your business is. You can build it here on the internet. You can find followers to follow you in whatever you're doing. You start with one group and you just keep building and building, and you keep developing and growing. There's lots of tools and resources to help you do that, and we offer quite a few of them here through Contact List Builder and through the resources that we teach you guys to use. It's not hard to build your business online. It just takes a little bit of commitment and dedication. And Dawn and I have had that for a lot of years. We got that back in 1998 when we met, and I got to tell you, that changed my life forever. It was an uphill battle getting to where we are, in that we had lots of fun getting there. We both came from different worlds, and when we met, we were what each other needed. It's been a great partnership, both in life and in business. And what I love about Don is that he has a totally different take on inspiration for life and living than I do. And a different take, I mean, he has a different way of presenting things. And I know that you guys all always enjoy listening to Don on Saturdays. So without further ado, please welcome the man that puts a smile on my face every day, and I hope he makes you smile too, my partner, my husband, my best friend, Mr. Don Legere. Take it away, my love. And hopefully technology is going to be friendly to us today. We've been having some...
Hey, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay? You guys hearing me? Oh, sound is good. I've got no bars here. I've got nothing here. Yeah, let's talk about belief. I want to talk about belief today, because without belief, you've got nothing. With belief, you've got maybe troubles, because whatever is happening in your world is because of your belief system. Now, building a group of network marketers, this is a little different than building your list online. You know, if you're building a team of marketers, let's say you're part of I don't know, a program. You're in a program and you want to make some good money in it. And what do? What's the first thing we do? Well, we sit there and we worry. We sit there and we think, I'll have to go out and talk to people. I don't really want to do that. Or, I'm going to have to build a fantastic lead capture page and a blog with excellent information on there for my prospects to want to join me. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, Jen mentioned that it took 7 years of list building in order to make a huge impact on any one company out there, which we did. We had a very huge impact on that company, and we showed people how you could do it and kind of do it quickly in their minds, but it's not quick. It's not quick. It takes time. It takes effort. It takes you getting out there, speaking to people. It takes you getting out there and handing out your business card and letting people know what you're up to. It takes you believing that your business can deliver the things to you that you want it to deliver. And without the belief, without that drive, without that effort to get out there and get the word out, the amount of belief you have is worthless, because you're not taking the actions to bring that change about in your life. You know, I'm putting together a special group of networkers because I want to take them in a different direction. These group of networkers, you know, I was surprised, but they don't have a blog. They don't have a lead capture page. And, you know, and they've been involved in that business for quite some time. I have to ask the question, what have you been doing? You know, no wonder you don't have sales. No wonder you're not moving up the leaderboard, because you're not taking care of the little tiny things that need to be taken care of each and every day. I can build a huge network marketing organization with just having a splash page where I direct people to go and download let's say a book, and then I can give them a call after, or they can spark me up on Skype where we could talk about it. Because, you know, the true value in building a business is in the relationships that you're building with those people. You know, if you've got a list, and you know, there are a number of ways to build a business. We built a couple of businesses like that really quickly, but they fell apart. And why is that? Well, because although Jan had names on her list, she wasn't that tight with half the people who joined, and they were the sheer volume of people joining the business at that time. It was impossible to look after everyone. It was impossible to spend time with each individual. Look, you don't need a website, really. You don't. You need a business card, and you need to figure out a way, whether it's on Facebook, whether you're going to use Skype, or whatever way you're going to do it, just send people to your opportunity. Go talk to them. Let them know that you're looking for a group of elite marketers who want to actually build something. Because, to be honest, a lot of people out there who are working online are afraid to get out there and talk to people, are afraid to take that action. And unless you can build up that belief in you that what you're looking for, other people are looking for too, then you're not going to have a chance. You just won't have a chance. So look, if you work online and you're building a business online, get your lead capture page, make sure it works. Have your autoresponder, make sure that works. Those are two key components. Do you have a blog? Fantastic. Put an article up there once a month. Put an article up there once a week. Put something up there that can help your group along. But in the meanwhile, you want to be working with the people who have joined your company one-on-one until they get it. Or until you get that they don't get it, and you get that they don't want to get it. They're waiting for spillover or something like that. So those are not the people you're looking for. There's so many people out there that are looking for help, that are looking for a way out of their hole. And you guys, everyone in this room, we have the opportunity to provide the answer for them. You have the opportunity to give these people a roadmap to a different way, to a new lifestyle. And the fact of the matter is, if you compare what we're doing to any other industry out there, let's say auto sales, insurance sales, home sales, retail sales, or insurance sale, anything, we're doing the same thing. And we're not any less professional about what we do here. And I guess that's part of the issue, that we all think we're amateurs, we're not very good at what we do. But listen, take your time this week. Just make it a thing to say hi to 10 people this week. Let them know what you're doing. Send them to your lead capture page, and just see. Just see if they join your list, where you can begin that relationship building with them. On the other hand, sending someone to your lead capture page or your capture page or your opportunity, you might be surprised. They may just phone you back and say, you know what, I've been looking for this for a long time. Because you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. Is that how that works? How does that saying go, Janet? You cannot say the right thing to the wrong person or the wrong thing to the right person. Either way, when you identify that individual who wants to change their life, then you've got a winner. You've got someone who you can mold. You have someone that you can actually work with. You've got a nice little fire plug there that's going to get out there and get some business for you. You're going to have someone in your group that's going to build their business with your help. So it doesn't matter what you say to people. Just say something. Hi, my name's Don. I'm in a multi-level marketing company. Check it out. Just go check it out. It's awesome. And some of my friends will go check it out. Others won't. Others will say, well, what is it? And I'll say, go there, check it out. You're going to learn everything you need to know. After you do that, come back to me, and we'll see if we can work together. What do you think? Okay, Don, I can do that for you. That's how easy it is. But we tend to complicate everything about what we're doing here online because we think we have to build lead capture pages, autoresponders, have a blog with everything on it, and jump from program to program to program. It's a never-ending journey online until you find that one thing that you can become good at, until you find that one thing that you can excel at. And you can't do that without belief. So let's get back to the belief again. Now, if you believe that you can build a very strong business, then you have a leg up on everybody else here. If you believe that you can build a strong business by working with other people, that's even better, because it's the other people that are going to drive income into your pocket. Yes, size of your list matters. It's an activity that you need to be doing each and every day. Some people will follow you into your opportunity, others won't. Some people have the mistaken belief that if they put up their lead capture page, have an autoresponder, hook it up to some sort of blog, people will magically come and visit them. Well, people don't magically come and visit anything unless you're out there pushing it, unless you're out there marketing it, unless you're out there paying for boosts on Facebook or paying for Google ads. People just don't automatically come and visit your site. Try it. Put a post up. Tell me how many people view it without you sharing it on Facebook or Twitter. No one will. No one will. Unless you're out there pushing it. It's the same with the opportunity that you're selling. No one's going to automatically come by and look at it just because you've built a lead capture page. It takes marketing. It takes that thing that no one wants to talk about. It takes your ability to get the stuff out there on Facebook, create a conversation about it, and that's how you start driving traffic to your lead capture page. But still, you as the businessman, you've got to have your metrics. You've got to say, I've got to get 2 sales this week. Whether I get them or my people get them, we're going to get 2 sales this week. That's my company's objective. In the insurance office, it's the same way. You have to get 8 insurance sales a month. So what do? We get on the phone, we talk to people, we hand out our business cards, we send them to the website. But still, you individually, in person, you still have to go see the guy to get those sales. I know more and more you can buy this stuff online, but that's not real insurance. That's not real insurance. That's credit card insurance kind of stuff. You want to stay away from that. But you have to make contact, you have to talk to people, and just because you work online, it does not give you a free card to not have to do that. As a matter of fact, you have to do more of it, because not only do you have a lot of people to talk to online, there are people of diverse attitudes, there are people of diverse skill sets, there are people of diverse beliefs. So it'll take you a while to find those people who you are comfortable working with. Now, I mentioned I've been working with some people. I don't think they're them. I don't think they're the ones that are going to go in this business, because number one, they're afraid to get out there and talk to people. That's number one. Number two, they just want to sit back and create websites. And still, you still have to talk to people. That is the main takeaway from my talk today. Lead capture page isn't going to make you money. Autoresponder is not going to make you money. The only thing that's going to make you money is you having a very, very good opportunity and the ability to get out there and tell people about it. End of story. You do that, you'll make lots of money. And if you teach the people you've brought into your company to do the same, you will make lots and lots of money. And you will have probably the best group of marketers on the planet if you are able to do that. So don't hide behind your technology. Use your technology to enhance your profit margins. Rely on what you know as an individual. Get good at speaking to people. Get good at introducing what it is you do to people. Have that 1-minute speech going. It's not sales. You don't have to worry about that. It's not sales. You're like the the bird dog. You're out there pointing at stuff. You're saying, here's one. Go take a look at this. It might help. It might not. Let me know. That's all you're doing all day long until you grow your business. And it's a pretty simple method. A very, very simple method. So quit chasing the dream and start working the dream. That's all there is to it. Because we spend more time chasing shiny objects than we do chasing what is our dream. And our dream might be sitting on the beach, retiring, having a cold one while we're doing work. And our dream might not be that. It might be something totally different. But the idea is, you're never going to get there if you keep jumping programs. You're never going to get there if you keep thinking that all you need is your lead capture page, a blog, and an autoresponder. You're just not going to make it. Unless you get out there. Unless you get out there and talk to people. So you have to have belief in yourself. You have to have belief in your product. You have to fall in love with the company you keep. And you have to fall in love and you have to believe in your dream fully. Doing those few things will... You will make so many strides this year. You'll look back and go, thank God I was at Don's call on the 8.8. Because that's double infinity. And that's a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, don't hide behind your technology. You've got to get out there. You've got to talk to people. And if you're afraid to talk to people, you better think about what it is you really want to accomplish. And is what you're doing going to help you accomplish that? Because I don't know of anyone out there who has been afraid to say anything about the program they were in and not feel good about it. So feel good about your program. Be proud of it. Don't be afraid to tell people about it. MLM, big deal. You want to see a Ponzi scheme? You got money in the bank? Is it? Seriously. So, quit hiding behind technology. Believe that you can get it done, and you will get it done. Just get out there and talk to 10 people a week. It's not 10 a day. It's not a whole bunch of stuff. But believe me, once you get good at 10 a week, you'll be doing 10 a day. You'll be doing 20 a day. You'll be able to teach people how to do 10, 20 a day. You'll be teaching people how to sign up a person a day, because that's what millionaires do. The other thing we don't do is, sorry Jan, I'm going a little long, but the other thing we don't do here is we're afraid to partner with people. If I'm a millionaire, or I am a businessman. So before I start any business, what I do is I go out there and I look for partners. Before any internet guru gets out there and launches a new product, guess what? He's already launched it. He's already talked to all the people who are going to launch it for him, and they're excited. They want to work with them. Us in the I don't know if you're in an MLM, we're afraid to go out there and look for partners. I mean, MLM, that's probably the best business model there is on the planet Earth today, because it's the only fair one out there. Every other opportunity or job requires special skill sets, requires a great deal of luck, and all those things, which most of us don't have, working for someone else. So you'll never make the millions. But we're in an opportunity here where, we've got to congratulate ourselves, because we're doing something really scary here. We're doing something that the majority of the people on the planet Earth don't want to do, and that is to own a home business. And it's the home business people that drive the economy. So listen, don't be afraid to get out there and talk to people. The more you talk to people, the more money you're going to make. And the more money you're going to make, guess what? You're going to be a happier person. Anyway, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all the very best results this week in talking with people. And I hope that your results are greater than you could even hope or imagine. And with that, Jan, I'll give the room back to you.
Well, if I didn't know better, I think that my husband was a little bit excited there. I could sure hear the passion in that, couldn't you? And yes, he was bang on. He really was. You're right, Jenny. It's all about relationships, and it's about connecting with people. It's about talking to people. We're going to learn some of that today. We're going to talk about some of that today. I'm going to have to get through my slides fairly quickly. I'm going to have to be less long-winded today, and that's okay. That was awesome, Dawn. It really was. Find out what people are looking for. Take time to get to know people. Be interested in them. Find out, and be genuinely interested in what people are doing. What are they doing online? What's working for them? If they're already involved in a business, don't try to convince them to come to yours. Find out what's working for them. Maybe they're doing something that could work for you too. There may be some connection down the road. It doesn't mean when you connect someone that they have to join your business, right? There can be lots of reasons you can connect with people that are in other businesses. There can be lots of partnerships formed doing lots of things. The internet is a place unlike anywhere else where you can connect with people from around the world, and it really doesn't matter what your passion is. You can find people to connect about it. And it's global. There's no limits. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. The only limit is in your mind. So if you think there's a limit, there will be. If you think this is overwhelming, it will be. If you think this is hard, it will be. Over the last few weeks, we've been covering some different topics. We talked about the internet marketing funnel. We talked about how important your autoresponder is and how to set one up. You all have one, right? Quick yes. Let's do a quick poll of the room while I go over and review this. How many of you have an autoresponder that's set up? You're building it. You might have one member. I just want to know, do you have an autoresponder? Quick yes or no. We talked about advertising. We talked about following up. We talked about following the plan. And today, we're going to talk about the plan. Irene, you do not have your autoresponder set up. Okay. It's primary. It's number one. Barbara, no. Okay, Barbara, Irene, we need to talk. It's the number one thing you need to do is get your autoresponder set up. It's what we teach at Contact List Builder. It's very simple to do. And it's critical, 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 critical. So make that number one on your list of to-do things that you need to get your autoresponder set up, okay? Make sure you get it set up. Just put number one on your list. I need to get my autoresponder set up, because what's the number one thing you need to be doing online to build a business and make money? Number one. What's the number one activity? What's the number one thing you need to be focused on before you do anything else? That's right. Very good, Frank. Yeah, smart man. See, right in there. Build your list. Now, building your list comes with creating a daily action plan. And that's what I'm going to be talking about here today. That's right. It's not difficult. Don't be scared of it. It's really not difficult. In fact, when I realized how simple it was, I got really excited, because all of a sudden I could really turn people on to how simple this is. But I don't know. There's just something about the internet that most of you, not all of you, but most of you, you could admit it if I'm talking about you, you get overwhelmed. You get into a program and you stop following the instructions you were following, and now you're following different instructions. Then you join another program and now you're following those instructions, and then you're following a different one. And I'm not sure when you sent it, Des. You're asking if I got your email. I'm not sure when you sent it. I haven't had an email up till the call. So maybe if you could send it again, that would be great. Not sure where you sent it or what it was about. But you can let me know. We can connect after the call. I don't remember seeing an email from you today. Today we're going to be talking about your daily action plan. So most of you have an autoresponder, a couple of you don't, and some of you didn't respond. Maybe you're too shy, maybe you haven't set up your autoresponder either, don't want to admit it, because Janet's going to say, don't have your autoresponder set up, we need to fix that. And we do, okay? That you've got to make that priority, because if you want to make money in your business and you want to use the internet to do it, you need to be building your list, because you need to have this constant stream of people that are going to be fed to your funnel. Remember, this is what we talked about the other day. We talked about the funnel, and the funnel begins with your autoresponder, and then your autoresponder introduces and educates your subscribers on everything you do, every program you're a part of, every shiny object you've ever joined. This doesn't have to be hard. You don't need 12 autoresponders. You don't even need 12 campaigns. You only need one. Build a list. As you become more comfortable, you'll start building other lists and integrating them all together, just like I did. Follow the plan. So let's talk about creating your plan of action. How many of you follow a daily action plan? Be honest. How many of you follow a daily action plan faithfully? I know the answer, most of you, because if you did, your results would be a lot different. I am going to ask all of you to consider learning to follow a daily action plan. I'm going to ask you all to consider learning to do this. Having a plan that you follow every single day that's designed, all right, with this in mind. I mean, you can follow this theory for anything you want to achieve in life. You can follow this theory. This daily action plan is going to be designed to build your internet business, okay? Yes? That's what I really want to make that clear. You can use this strategy for any goal you want to achieve. I'm going to show you something that can help you do that. We're going to talk about what a daily action plan is, whether or not you need one. Well, we already know you do. Okay, I will tell you that it does separate successful people from unsuccessful people. If you talk to all the successful people in the world, they have a list of things they do. They have activities. They're committed to the plan. They're committed to making this work. They understand what they need to do, and they do it. They don't let things get in the way. They don't let excuses that get in the way. They don't say, I'm too tired tonight, or mother called, so I didn't have time. I had to go take my mother's car in to get it safety checked, so I couldn't do it. I didn't have time. We all have the same amount of time, And some people seem to get an enormous amount of things done in a day and others don't. And so you need to do what you need to get done in a day and work to do that. We're going to talk about creating that master list, which I think is extremely important. We'll talk about what that is, how to do one. And then we're going to get down into the nitty-gritty of your own personal daily action plan. I do encourage you to get out a pen and paper. You're going to want to take notes today because you're going to want to start writing down ideas of things that you can do every day. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to do everything on your list every day, okay? We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about what goes on that list. What do you do with the items that are left? And where do you find help? And we better get busy talking about this because we're almost at 20 to the hour. All right, a daily action plan is simply a list of activities that's directed towards your goal. So we want to build a list. So we're going to have a list of activities on our to-do list in our notebook of things we're going to do today to get subscribers on our list. Pretty simple, right? I mean, I really want you to keep this simple. If you've never done this before, this is what I want you to focus on. What do I need to do today to get new subscribers on my list? I'm going to make a list of things. We're going to talk about that in our master list in a moment. This is really the place where you can check in to make sure that you're actually getting stuff done. If you have a list of activities you're doing, did you do them? If not, why not? It's the first place you look. You come online, oh, all of a sudden, you know what? Mary canceled that dinner date. I've got an extra hour to spend. I get out my list, I look at it. Hey, I can go and do some advertising, or I can go write a blog post. I can do something. I've got an hour to spend. It's important to have this list, and it's important to follow it, and it's important to commit the time you're going to commit to your business every day. Who here is committed to making their business work? You've got, it's middle August. It's the 8th of August. That, to me, that's almost the middle. So it's the first week is gone. So we got August, we got September, October, November, 4 months and a bit left to the year. All right, the first 3 quarters are almost gone. Have you achieved any of your goals? Are you where you want to be? I have news for you. Okay, I want you to get excited. Because if you're committed to this, and if you do what I'm suggesting you do every day, you can change your life before the end of the year. You can reach those goals before the end of the year. The next 3 months could be the best 3 months of your life. Would you like that? How many of you would like that? It's up to you to do it. I promise you, you'll change your life, but you got to do it. You got to commit to doing it. You can't have excuses. You can't say, oh, I didn't have time today. I really didn't understand what I was supposed to do. Okay? Not understanding what you're supposed to do is no excuse anymore. Who here? Okay, this is a new question because you're all saying yes here, but do you all agree with me? No, not understanding is no excuse anymore. It's not. You're not understanding is because you're too busy trying to understand everything instead of just following the plan. Okay, so I'm going to give you a plan to follow. Are you excited? Good. Let's get excited to get this plan done. We've got 20 minutes. We can do it. Do you need one? Well, you all agree that you need one. Okay, it's critical. Think and Grow Rich, all the books about money. It's all about writing that list, having activities to do. You have to have a goal. What's your goal? How many subscribers do you want to get today? How many you want to get every day? How many you want to get this week? From that, from your subscribers, they're going to go through your funnel. You're going to connect people. You're going to follow up. We talked about following up last week. We gave you lots of ideas to follow up. But if you don't have anyone to follow up with, right? Let's get you following up with people. You got to have a list. You got to have a list of activity. That's all there is to it. You got to know what you're going to do today. You can't just sit here clicking on Facebook. All right, now we're going to go through the steps on how to create your daily action plan. We're going to talk about that master checklist. We're going to talk about your daily checklist, what goes on it, how to use it, and what happens to those things you don't get done. Jenny says, do you think people lapse because they miss one day of following their plan and think they failed altogether? The secret's just to stay. Yesterday is gone. I'll follow my plan today. Absolutely. In a lot of ways, yes. That's, they didn't get it done today. And if you didn't get it done today, it's like exercising. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. I didn't feel like it today, but I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow, oh, yeah, I didn't feel like it either. All of a sudden, you don't ever get it done. So all it takes is missing it once. So what has to happen is you have to, number one, don't feel guilty because you didn't get it done. But when you think about it, say, I'm going to recommit today and I'm going to do it. But a lot of it is the commitment. People aren't committed. They don't have an accountability partner. They're not being accountable. I've worked with individuals online for a long time. I've asked them to be accountability. I'm happy to be anybody's accountability partner, but most people don't understand what being accountable is. And I think it's important to be accountable to yourself. I think it's important to commit to what you want to do. And I think it's important that you do the activities you need to do. Just do it. Any time of the day, doesn't matter when it is. You look at I'm going to give you some suggestions on how to do this, okay? So you just listen. We're going to make it easy for you. Now, I have a resource that can really make it easy for you. It's called the Resolution Success System. I'm not going to get a lot into this. I've done calls specifically on the Resolution Success System. I'm not going to be going through the whole thing today. It is a team-page report written by my life coach, the man that I feel probably saved my life. Tools to Life saved my life, absolutely. I mean, I did the work, but I'm just grateful that he entered my life and offered me this gift. And the Resolution Success System can really open doors for you. You will find it in the shared file folder, just down there in the bottom right-hand corner. See that little icon down there? It looks like a little triangle with balls on it. When you open that, it's going to click a pop-up. When you click on it, it's going to open a pop-up, and you'll find the file called RSS.pdf. You'll see it listed there in the picture. Whoops. Let me get back there. Oh, sorry about that, Ernest. I do recommend you shut everything else off if you're having some difficulties with the conference. Seems to be pretty stable for most here. There's the RSS. Grab a copy of that book, guys. Download it. You'll thank me for it. Print it off and do it. There are 10 steps in the Resolution Success System, and step number 4 is the Rule of 20. And this is the master list, and that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? These 10 steps, though, my friend, I can tell you right now, can and will change your life if you follow them. It's a 30-day plan to reach any goal. Well, you got to make sure your goal is realistic, but it's chunking it down to a 30-day achievable goal, because there's just something about reaching a goal, about saying, I'm going to do this and doing it. It feels good. And part of the report is celebrating that feeling good. So let's talk about creating that master checklist, the Rule of 20. How many of you have what I call a master checklist that you follow? Some of you have been following this stuff for some time. Now, this list is for internet marketers. This is for people who are building their list. This is for all of you. You're all internet marketers. So you need to have a list. So Derek, what this is a list of internet activities you can do whenever you're at your computer. Okay, so some of these might ring true. This is where you want to get out your pen and paper and you want to start making a list. Okay, if you're into traffic exchanges do work. There's an art to traffic exchanges. We can do a whole call on them. Really, the art with traffic exchanges is making sure you're keeping it fresh, that you're changing your pages all the time so that the members that are surfing are seeing something new all the time. You'll get subscribers that way. I recommend surfing 5 to 6 of the top exchanges a day, no more than that, no more than 30 to 60 minutes. Any more than that, there's other things you can be doing with your time to get better results, okay? But I understand with exchanges, I mean, they do work, and for some people, they need the free resources, and even if you're paid, it does benefit to surf a bit. You'd be surprised at the number of people you can connect with surfing traffic exchanges. Make sure when you're surfing out there, here's a tip, write this down, okay? Whenever you're out there on the internet, IBO Toolbox is a great tool because they give you people's Skype IDs. Wherever you are out there, somebody gives you their contact info, grab it, contact them, say, hey, I saw your ad on such and such a safe list. I thought we could connect and talk business. How you doing? You got a common bond already. You're both using the safe list. Is it working for them? What are they advertising? You're going to find a bond. If it's not working for them, you're going to say, hey, I have something that's working for me. You can always turn it around. Something else on your list is sending to safe lists. Safe lists, another call I'm going to talk about one day about how to set them up, how to use them effectively. Safe lists are an effective tool. They've been my best list builder since day one. I've been using them since I started on the internet, and they have always been consistently producing for me. Now, there's an art to using safe lists, just like anything else. Don't let it overwhelm you. All right, no excuses. Don't let it overwhelm you. Just do the things you need to do to say, oh, I'm going to spend this much time today. I'm going to get this done. And just do it. Add new safe lists to your group. If you're going to do safe lists, you're going to be adding them. You're going to add a new one. You can join free, get it set up. And I always recommend that once a month, you upgrade in a safe list or viral mailer. So budget for once a month. Take money out of the income that's coming in or money out of your advertising budget to upgrade in a viral mailer once a month so that you don't have to always be clicking for credits. And then you're going to say, well, if everybody's upgraded, who's clicking for credits? You're still going to click for credits. You're going to have your favorite lists. You're going to have emails that captivate you. You're going to be clicking because you want to. And you're going to be clicking for a different reason. You're going to be looking for contact information. Safe lists are a wealth of information and contacts, my friends. So is IBO Toolbox, another great tool. Okay, Facebook, any social network. Get on that social network and get out there and invite 5 people to connect with you. Send them a message and say, I see we have X and Y and Z in common. I'd love to connect with you, see what you're up to. When they respond, then you can add them as a friend. Don't add them as a friend until you connect with them. Get on there and engage with the Facebook friends you do have. Ask them how they're doing. Find out what they're posting on their wall and go comment on it. Comment on some pictures. Comment on some comments they've made. Engage. Don't be afraid. People do not bite. And when they do, let them go. Not everybody's going to follow you. You need to know that. And like Marshall Silver says, and I feel the same, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm okay with that. I am. Twitter, share your posts. These are all things you can do. These are not things you're going to do necessarily every day. So if you have things set up when you're on Twitter, it goes to Facebook. When you're on Facebook, it goes to Twitter. You can get all that set up, but don't sweat over those things. Just put it on your list. You'll learn how to do it. Google Plus. If you're not set up on Google Plus, then one of the things on your list is going to be get set up on Google Plus. Skype. Is there anybody here not using Skype? I'm going to tell you guys that it's the best business tool I have. It is absolutely the best business tool I have, the best list builder you can find, best way to connect with people, best way to share with people, best way to talk to people. You need to start using Skype. People put their Skype ID in everything. It's so easy to list the contacts in Skype. Making an effort to start 5 new conversations every day. Start building your list, Skype, put that on your list. Add 5 new people on Skype every day. Follow up with any new subscribers. Follow up with new people who add you to Facebook or add you to Skype. Follow up, follow up. Curate articles. If you don't know how to curate an article, if you're not blogging yet, put it on your list. Learn how to blog. Don and I teach a course on content curation and blogging. If you want to know more about it, let us know. Not hard. Put it on your list. Learn how to blog. Take the course. Add new friends on social networks. Record a video. Now, you guys, I know you're all afraid of recording videos. You can tell, you know what? Google Plus makes it really easy now because you go on Google and you go to Google Hangouts and you can go do a live hangout and it records it for you. And it posts it to your YouTube. So you could go and record a video. You don't even need to have your video live. You could have a picture up. And you could have a slideshow. You could go into desktop sharing and you could do a slideshow. Am I opening up ideas here? These can all go on your list. These are all things you can do to attract people to you. Are you getting the picture? Now, here's the magic. This is where magic happens, so I hope you're listening. And here's what I want you to do tonight. Even though tomorrow's Sunday, maybe you take the day off, that's okay. If you're like me, you're going to spend a little bit of time on the internet. So tonight, or at the end of your day today, when you're done on your computer for the day, I want you to sit down with your notebook, and I want you to figure out how much time are you going to spend online tomorrow. Do you already know that? Look at your calendar. What do you have scheduled? Do you have any meetings? Are you going out with family? Are you going to be here? What time are you going to be here? For how long? That's number one, okay? You're going to do this every day. How long are you going to be online tomorrow? So depending how much time you're going to be online tomorrow, you're going to look at your master list and you're going to grab some of those activities and put them on a list. That's what you're going to do tomorrow. Okay? One of those activities should always be advertising your lead capture page. If you don't have a lead capture page set up, get one set up. Okay? I don't know if I can make that any easier. This is all you need to do to make money online. Are the things we talked about here. Get your funnel set up your autoresponder, get your lead capture page set up, advertise. Master the art of following up. Build relationships, get out there and connect with people, and everyone you connect with, you're going to get them to go sign up on your list. Full day away tomorrow, so tomorrow you're not going to be online, but you're going to be here on Monday. So you can start thinking about how much time you're going to be here on Monday, and you can start planning your work day on Monday. And maybe you're going to be up an extra half hour before you go away tomorrow, and you're going to do some ads before you go, Vince. I know I do. I'm a little bit obsessive when it comes to the internet. What I recommend when you're creating your master list is that when you write down all those little items that you can do, just make a little note how long each of them take. Okay, so if I'm going to do my safe advertising, it takes me about a half hour. Most of mine is done through automated systems where I go and click it and it sends to all the lists for me. So those take time to set up, but they're very effective. So I spend about between a half an hour to an hour advertising to the various safe lists and viral mailers that I belong to. It's important that you do that every day. Maybe you're purchasing solo ads. You need to do it. Advertise those items. All right, what do you do with the stuff you didn't get done? So you made a list, you had good intentions, and then Mary called, or my aunt called, my mother called, I had to go. Sorry, kids needed me, priorities, family, I had to drop everything when I went. I didn't get that stuff done. It's all right. You can add it to the day, to tomorrow. What you need to be wary of is that you're not doing that all the time, okay? You have to make sure that you're not continually moving things over and not getting them done. If you're doing that, you really need to take a look at them. Either, you got to change your priorities, you got to change your goals, you got to change what you do in here. Maybe this isn't what you should be doing. We try to make it easy for you. Internet marketing is, everybody's drawn to it. Why? Because I can be at my computer. I can take my computer anyway, just anywhere. I can just send a few emails and boom, I can make money. Isn't that the dream? I can go sit on the beach and I can money. Isn't that the dream? Well, I can tell you that Don and I pretty much live the dream life. We can do our business anywhere. I have a system in place. As long as I'm doing my feeding every day, everything builds, everything continues to grow. The work, the time is spent in the relationships and in connecting with the people that connect with you. So let me tell you something, all right? I don't want to burst your bubble, but you need to get a lot of people on that subscriber list. You need to connect with a lot of people to begin to get that following that follows you, to find the people that are interested in what you're doing. One of my favorite mentors way back when, Peggy Long, used to say, run with the runners, walk with walkers, stop with the stoppers. You put the effort out there, and you put the effort out there continually with the people who respond, with the action takers. Stop flogging a dead horse, guys, okay? That's one of the best pieces of advice I can give you. You can't convince other people to join your business, and it's not your job to do so, okay? It's not your job to convince anybody to do anything. Your job is simply to get up there and connect with more people, and that's what we're here to help you to do. If you need help with your checklist, remember you've got your resolution success system down there in the shared file folder. Make sure you download it, print it off, and do it. I think we're going to do another class on how to go through the resolution success system. Maybe when we get back, I have to let you know about that. Don and I are going to be away. If you're really struggling with how to build your list, get in touch with me through the Contact List Builder, because that's our main focus, is helping you get your autoresponder set, getting a lead capture page, learning how to do those simple steps. Jenny says, there's something I would add. Once a week, commit to learning something new. Absolutely, Jenny. Thank you for that. Commit to learning something new once a week. Get done what you need to get done. You can't learn it all at once. You cannot learn it all at once, so stop trying. You go through a setup, you go in to learn something, and all of a sudden there's this great big list of things you need to do, and you're like, oh my God, I can't do all this stuff. I'm overwhelmed. You learn one thing at a time. I love that. Once a week, learn something new. How to use IBO Toolbox, getting your autoresponder set up, how to get your blog set up, how to, how to join another safe list, how to use a traffic exchange, how to do a solo ad, how to create a Facebook page, whatever it is you want to do. Once a week, make the time to do it. If you're committed to learning internet marketing, I mean, it's not hard, okay? It's really and truly not hard. We covered a lot today, very short period of time. I want to know if it helped you. Did you pick up some tidbits that you can take away? Did you make a list of things you can do every day? Did you kind of see the holes in your own plan? And did you see how having a plan can help you? Awesome, Ernest. If I can help you, let me know, Ernest. Get in touch with me. All right, my contact information is going to come up here. I want to help you guys, okay? I'm looking, like Don said, he's looking to build. I'm looking to build. I work with the workers, okay? I don't chase people who don't take action. At the end of the day, it's about you taking a committed action, about you following the steps, staying committed, doing the things that need to be done, following the tracking, checking your results. Are you getting results? If not, why not? What do you need to change? Get out there and take action. The best compliment I can get is to see you be successful, to see your list building, to see you finally achieving the dreams you want. If you want to get a hold of us, here's our contact info. Send me a message on Skype. Say, Janet, I'm ready to commit. I need an accountability partner. I need somebody to check in with every day. I'd be happy to do that. I'd be happy to work with you. Let's work together. Let's partner up. I want to let you guys know before you run off, okay? We are not here next week. There will be no call next week. Don and I are away. We're going to be in Whistler with our daughter and son-in-law and our little grandson, Bennett, which is why we're going. We're going to grandparent for the week. I'm really excited. I've really found when I get to spend that quality time with the kids, it's really exciting. Excellent, Ernest. I'd love to see that commitment. And it's saved in here, Ernest, so it's in like forever here, right? You're committed now. Anybody wants to really make that commitment, get me on Skype. I will be happy to help you. Yeah, get on my Skype groups. You know what? If anybody puts something in the Skype group, we respond. That's what we're there for. We're always there to help. I'm here every day. Yep, you're welcome. I don't have the email there. If you want to email me, it's just janetlegere@gmail.com is the best place to get me. The reason I've only got Skype up there is because the best place to get me is on Skype. I really think it's a tool that everyone needs for business. I like it because it's instant. I can be there. I can send you a link to something. I can send you an ad to use, send you information. We can get on a call. We can talk. It's awesome. So don't forget, we're not here next week, but we are back on the 22nd. We'll be back with in full force, and I'm thinking we're going to start with possibly doing the resolution success system so that we can really help you guys to put things together for yourself to really make that commitment. And it really is about making a commitment. And if using the internet is something that you want to do to build your business, to live that lifestyle, I'm telling you, it can be done. It's going to take some time. It's going to take concerted effort. It's going to take focus. You can't be off distracted doing this and this and this and this and this and joining everything and not setting it up and not putting it into play. You've got to do the things that need to be done. If you're willing to do that, I'd love to work with you. Get in touch with me. Get in touch with Dawn. We're here to make this work for you. Next week, we're not going to be here for Morning Motivator. Steve is going to be here to do the call Tuesday to Thursday, so that'll be a lot of fun. I see I don't have this slide updated. I didn't change it. It's actually Tuesday to Friday, not Monday. We've been taking a break on Mondays for the summer. Might bring those back up in the fall. We'll see how that goes. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for staying a few minutes late. I really and truly appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the fact that you come to these calls. I appreciate the fact that you take the time out of your Saturday to learn some strategies to help you build your business, to help you make things work. Barbara, I would love for you to recommit. Anybody. I don't care how long you've been gone. I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've done in the past. Today is a brand new day. I'm looking for people who are saying, I want to make this happen, and we can make this happen today. Even though I'm going to be away, that doesn't matter, okay? Me being away isn't going to change a darn thing. I'm going to be online every day, okay? I'm going to have a great time, but that's the beauty of my business. I can come online in the morning. I can check in with everybody. I can get everybody going, and then I can go and have fun with my grandson. It's going to be a great time. Love you guys. See you in 2 weeks. Be well. Be strong. Make me proud. Get out there and commit. Love you guys. Bye for now.